Ukiona kwa screen yangu na spam, ni nyinyi mniambie shukisha bro, relax. But unajua hiyo haita happen. Mimi nawapea, I'm going to plug you the real shit. I'm going to plug you the real shit for real. So Khaligraph just dropped. Let's go to our home tab. As we go into that song, links in the bio or in the description box. It's the easiest way to support this platform. Band for band, upate value, nipate value. Hakuna mtu anakuambia ati tuma do, ati donate, na. Band for band, I exchange value, I give you value. You give me value, I give you value. If you're also setting up a recording space, you need some sound treatment, you need to reduce echoes, unahitaji get the fine sound, as you can hear in my thing over here. I also got you with some acoustic forms, some soundproofing panels. So second link in the description box, actually it's the first link, which will take you to Gigi. Sawa, hapo ndio unaangalia. Sawa, so Mr. kuzungusha sana. So let's go to Keda. Let's go to Khaligraph. Saa zingine man, I have naonangezi vitu zimedrop and then inabidi nisi click ndio tuiangalie pamoja. Sawa. I had also made a reaction on the entire album, so just peep it on my channel. A full 50 minutes tunaangalia album yote start to finish organically. Si ati tuliketi tukasema tuanzie album, na. It happened just as we were streaming. The visuals look good. Shit. Pia nilikuwa nimeona IG. Nilikuwa nimeona something on IG. Bro, one thing about this platform, we go deep not wide. Okay, si tunaangalia the details. Sisi hatuangalii vitu juju. Sawa. So tukiangalia hapa Khaligraph, let's see. Kuna behind the scenes. I do know that tutapata behind the scenes kwa channel ya nani? Silver. There was... Okay, let's see. Hizi ni snippets. Okay, this is the video that you're going to watch. Some behind the scenes. I can tell this is a behind the scene. So watch out to angalia.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
If find the greatest on top of the raiders, they gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong.
Okay, some money falling effects. Okay. Hata kuna guni imeandika iko na some USD nini. Okay, let's go to Silverstone. Guys, sisi hatufanyi vitu tu kufala. I had seen a behind the scene clip 2 weeks ago. Hii time tulikuwa tuna react to the album, so I think we have to lock into that before we go into the main event. Lazima tuone what was happening behind the scenes for it to be where it's at. Yeah, I saw this clip over here, and you have to look at it.
Down, so you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long, and if it ain't something, gotta be wrong. Says it jolly. They don't count me. I'm a black like Cali, I ain't gotta be wrong. So when I care where you talk board, cause you hold do the utmost. But she gotta be wrong. And I'm rocking with the top most. Live boy with cock no.
Udem, she has some good theatrics. Her performance in front of camera. Her performance in front of the camera is something you can't argue about. She knows how to entice. She knows how to make the lyrics slap. Anaendanisha na Kenya anasema. Pia from experience, I've seen that she has this Nicki vibe. The old Nicki. Hata kwa mangoma zake zingine unaweza sikia kitu kama hiyo. You can tell kuna hizo Nicki vibes. The inspiration a lot comes from Nicki's at her prime. So I see those movements. Okay, of course tukiclick WhatsApp store IG story tatupeleka hapo. So let's go to the video. Again, as I searched here, if you search up Level Acoustics Kenya, sawa, even on IG, you can see our products, installation, and what to expect. Some studios that we've fixed for. Hata zingine man ni mingi hazimakingi kupostiwa jo, because sisi tuko real kwa ground. Okay, we're doing this shit on the ground for real. So let's look into the video. 42k views. It was at 15k views jana usiku. Sai being 11 p.m. on Thursdays. It's around 12. It's 1 p.m. Fuck, it's 1 p.m. on Thursday. Arsenal just played yesterday the second leg against Real Madrid. Just to put things into perspective, na wali cook. Those guys can defend. Let's get this video on. Mkumbuke sisi hatufanyi reactions za kawaida ati tukuja tuchoche kitu tuseme oh this is the best, we haven't seen something like this. Hapana, us we do something, some real authentic shit. We criticize where we see we criticize where we see there could be more effort done. Okay, so watch it load. Ooh, love the neon texts. Pia kuna kitu na upload on the channel, right? If the net trips kidogo I can attribute to that, but not in a load. Let's go to it again. I know the audio because we listened to it during the album listen. Unajua tulifanya album launch yetu hapa kwa hii channel. Okay, so unajua tuko rada yake. Okay. Do I stop the upload? No, I can't stop this upload. But I have some fresh content. Kuna content tu zinakuja, clips mbili zinakuja back to back. Hey, wasemi na plugin mimi naweka kwa main switch, and we are going to make it difficult for them to copy us. We're going to make it difficult for them to copy us because najua watu wengi wakwangi creative. They see what's popping and then they come and copy that shit. No, my net is not netting. Okay, sawa tu. Tuanze, let's go. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Now wacha ku forward you TikTok brain rot, TikTok brains. Okay, so you can keep up with some long video, 10 minutes take. You guys, I hope mna pray on that, on the vehicle. Nacheki the paint is looking so good, and there are 2 cars in the scene, so I can tell that they made 2 scenes walishoot mchana na usiku. Okay,
big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
If I'm the greatest on top of the Raiders, they gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of the snakes, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong.
So far I do like the energy that I'm seeing on the video. So far I do like the energy that I'm seeing. Na pia naona the video editor he tried around with it. Kwanza this transition hapa over the tunnel, okay? That's clutch. I told you guys we are going deep, not wide. Atuangalie vitu tu juju, okay? I'm seeing all these colors, and then he's gone to ameongeza hii shot flani ya moon, and it's really interesting. Actually he's just putting things into perspective. Let me just back this up. Sawa. Nimependa venye amefanya hizi transitions. Okay, that's clutch. But mnajua tunangoja double S. They did set account fire for real.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
If I'm the greatest on top of the Raiders, they gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of the snakes, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be. To flip on my fan for some likes on the gram, you gotta be wrong. Allow you to invade and disrupt all my plans, you gotta be wrong. You gotta be wrong. Embarrass myself just to get me some fans, you gotta be wrong. Gotta be wrong. Follow you niggas to prove I'm the man, then you gotta be wrong. Gotta be wrong. Extort me for cash cause you think I'm your homie, you gotta be wrong. They gotta be. In case you would think I would hang with some phonies, you gotta be wrong. They gotta be. My scars is for real, my people they know me, we gotta be wrong. They gotta be. I've been at the top, but no, we didn't lonely, you gotta be wrong. You gotta be wrong. I came from the gutter where people get murked, but we had to reform.
No, I'll just have to interject. I'll have to interject for a split second. There's a video that I'm saving up that I'll do. Bro, I'm so clear on what the title will be. Okay, niko so clear on this shit. The video will be about why Khaligraph is not the best rapper in Kenya. The argument is that he's just the most hardworking. Na wasanii wengi ni wazembe. That's the argument. He's not the best rapper, the best rapper. He actually even said it on Mike Check podcast. He did say, hey, akikuja hata kurate bar for bar mtu anaweza enda band for band. He did say Caterpillar is wrong. Alisema Caterpillar is bad, and I think Caterpillar is just one of many. So that video is that Khaligraph is not the best rapper. He's just very hardworking. Now, why am I saying things? Nikiona hii video, I can tell a video that's been budgeted. Neza tell video imekelewa do nikiona. Okay? Being a video editor and director, man, I can tell time msanii ameka budget. Ukiona hizi lights, ukiona contrast, all these nini, hiyo ni pre-planning, costumes, lighting, first AD, second AD, okay, photographer, okay. Hizi ni vitu zina take time. Huyu ni mtu amechukua dona akasema naekelea kwa video just because this is an investment coming back to him. Na wasanii wengi Kenya hawataki kufanya hii shit. Now look, don't get me wrong, you don't need to shoot expensive videos, okay? Work with what you can. Pia kuna video ingine na save, okay? Pia kuna video ingine na save enye nimekuwa nikibuild up. Nilisema Lil Minor has a formula and I'll break it down to you, okay? Part of that Lil Minor formula is being able to make music videos in a budget friendly way and you still make good videos. Nimeona hii kitu hata na YBW Smith. Nimecheki stuff. Naona hizi vitu, so nikiwaambia kuna vitu na cheki, just hold on to my thoughts. Sawa? So I do like that. I can see proper budget was put in a video. Kuna kurespect time ya director, kuna kurespect ile skill mse ametake kubuild over time. Na wasanii wengi hawatakangi kurecognize hii shit. Wanataka kukutumia maximum. They want to drain the maximum talent out of you, okay? And they want to get the maximum gains, and they want to invest the least, okay? They want to invest the least and get the maximum gains. Story for another day, but really do love the visuals. They got so engaging. Love the colors. Again, as I said, unaweza tell video imekwa do ukiona.
But don't think we're different when push comes to shove, then you gotta be warned. It's kill or be killed if you tryna survive.
I've seen that shot.
Think we're different when push comes to shove, then you gotta be warned. It's kill or be killed if you tryna survive. So which side?
Yeah. Nilisema there is some thought put into this video. So kuna hii scene iko hapa.
I came from the gutter.
His scene, just follow me. This scene, I told you, we're not doing this just regular. We are making it hard for these guys to copy us. Hii scene hapa wameka zile stuff za ukienda gun range, ukienda kupractice, wameka zile stuff za target practice, and then they also have the red dot scoping at his jacket. Peep this. It's just like a light and you shine on his on his jacket on him. And tumetoka kwa ile scene nyingine yenye wana drop mado. Money is just dropping from the sky above, and it's in an old ruin building. Small details, they go a long way. And then there is the ambient light huko nyuma. Hizi lights mnaona huko za green huko nyuma, very well choreographed, coordinated. And ujue
When people get murked, but we had to reform. But don't think we're different when push comes to shove, then you gotta be warned. It's kill or be killed if you tryna survive. So which side is you on? And how I've been effing this shit, oh my god, man, it had to be porn. Got Joke at the back of the Range Rover. Scott them and Popos got plain clothes. Last time I checked, yo was hoping to catch me, but not even Bruce could have came close. Posted when none of you niggas could see me, but you.
So far I can tell kuna 3 scenes. There are 3 scenes. The room where kuna magunia, kuna madozi zimeanguka, kuna gunia iko na $sign, okay? Kuna hii scene nyingine ya gun range, alafu kuna hii scene wako hapa, okay? Those are 3 scenes. Na nakumbuka ya Double S ni a different scene. She's outside, she's just in front of a car, okay? Could be na iko mchana, I think, unless they also have some scenes za usiku. So we have 3 scenes in the video so far that you can tell.
Feel my presence, it gotta be known. I don't conform to your wacky opinions. If you don't dig it, you gotta be wrong. If I'm the greatest on top of the raiders, they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then
oh, I hadn't seen this scene. He's doing some bench presses, okay? Anainua mawe lakini sasa zimekelewa do on both sides. Oh, this is so creative. Kumbe no wonder. Si ati amechill tu. Ameketi kwa hiyo kiti ya kufanya bench press and then you're lifting the money up. Nice one.
you gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of these snakes, they gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
I ain't begging for a freestyle. I went viral for a freestyle. So you gotta be wrong. Silverstone drip down from the neck to the fit down. So you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long. And if it ain't something, gotta be wrong.
Let's go.
I went viral for
We gotta pull up. Double S, bro. Hata ukiona ile reaction nilifanya album, part ya double S ikifika mimi nafika on a one way flight. Okay, cause she's cooking. Let her cook. Bro, she's just doing the Palma things. Ako hivi tu. Hey. She starts by saying, I went viral for a freestyle. No, more freestyle. So you gotta be wrong. Okay? That money deal's gotta be long. Okay? Just peep this.
They gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
I ain't begging for a freestyle. I went viral for a freestyle. So you gotta be wrong. Silverstone drip down from the neck to the fit down. So you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long. And if it ain't something, gotta be wrong. Says it jolly if they don't count me. I'm in blood like Kali, I ain't gotta be long.
Check it. It's the small details, bro. It's a very memorable verse. She's barely done 5 bars, but nakumbuka kila kitu. Naona vitu anafanya. Like, she ana change voice. She's tuning up, she's going up, she's going down. Skia.
From the neck to the fit down. So you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long. And if it ain't something, gotta be wrong. Says it jolly if they don't count me.
Says it jolly if they don't count me. Wrong. Okay, I'm gonna pull up her verse for the last time to malize it, and then dapiga motion afterwards. Double S.
They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong. Double S. They gotta be wrong. They gotta be wrong.
I ain't begging for a freestyle. I went viral for a freestyle. So you gotta be wrong. Silverstone drip down from the neck to the fit down. So you gotta be wrong. That money deal gotta be long. And if it ain't something, gotta be wrong. Says it jolly if they don't count me. I'm in blood like Kali, I ain't gotta be long. So when I care where you talk board, cause you hold do the utmost. But she gotta be wrong. And I'm rocking with the top most. Live boy with cock nose. So we gotta be wrong. So I tell a boy chill like an eye for your brother. He want connect like a Wi-Fi server. Chilling on his toes and a beef with a rapper. Once I get paid, then it's back to the mother. She don't mind me. Said she got a pal and you should come find me. She block it to slide like what? Fuck y'all niggas don't grind me. I'm here and I'm tryna stay long. And I ain't worried about what y'all doing. And I ain't never spit a verse that I thinking right. So if you have, you're wrong. And that gotta be
If
wrong.
I'm the greatest on top of the raiders, they gotta be wrong.
Bro, I'm not capping when I said she has that Nicki element, and I've been hearing it in her music ever since I heard her first piece of music. Kumbuka, I've been pocket watching for years. I've been observing this shit for years. So nikiketi hapa nianze kusema vitu fulani, you have to count on me, okay? Tell me the savviness in that verse. Hakuna aspects za Nicki umesikia, especially uko amekuja kumalizia. Especially uko amekuja kumalizia. Anyway, her verse is very dynamic. Even when I did the video with the on the Khaligraph album reaction, just let me pull up, maybe mnatani, bro, hii video hapa oji yako kazi, okay? Just run it up, utafika hata venye bro, you gotta be wrong if you're trying to come back, if you're trying to come at me kama uko correct. So I'm gonna pull up a verse for the last time because I'm acha nikuja hapa mwisho venye amemalizia just kidogo. She say he wants to connect to me like some Wi-Fi.
So I tell a boy chill like an ice for your brother. He want connect like a Wi-Fi server. Chilling on his toes and a beef with a rapper. Once I get paid, then it's back to the mother. Blah, she don't mind me. Said she got her pellet, you should come find me. She block is a slide like what? Fuck y'all niggas don't grind me. I'm here and I'm tryna stay long, and I ain't worried about what y'all doing. And I ain't never spit a verse that I thinking right. So if you have, you're wrong, and that gotta be
If
wrong.
I'm the greatest on top of the Raiders, they gotta be wrong. If you're still debating and still throwing shade, then you gotta be wrong. I've been underrated, but deep down they know that they gotta be wrong. If guys on my side ain't scared of these snakes, they gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
Ooh, them red dots. Them red dots. Oh, bruh. I didn't see that spinning in that way. Oh shit. Oh shit. You can't make this shit up. That's a good scene. Na kushow unaweza ona time do imekuwa spent, time mtu amejali kuhusu creative art direction. Inaitwa creative art direction. Wasanii wengi hawajisikii kufanya hii shit, wanataka kufanya kitu basic and they want to pull the most out of it without putting inputs into it. Love the way that scene ended. Siniliwambia ni gun range place. Oh shit, wamemalizia on a high note. And I keep saying, the ending matters a lot. Cause why? It's what people remember. So we fanya intro ikaifiti, we fanya body ikaifiti, alafu ignore the exit. The way an interaction ends matters a lot because it's what sticks in the mind. So I've seen what is cooked over here. Let's just back it up.
They gotta be wrong. 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 They gotta be wrong.
Spencer umeenda sana. Shukisha, a Spencer production. We saw it was edited by, I saw a name. Kumbuka, we said we look at details, we go deep, we don't go wide. Okay, his name is Kisha something. Okay, that's clutch. Directed by Kisha. Okay, that's nice. Watu wanasemaje? Nairobi Gossip Club be like Khaligraph Jones burns a car in his latest song. You gotta be wrong. Okay. Wenye amekuja juu ya Silverstone Barz mnipe like, sacha hata nikupe hiyo like yako brother. Umeitisha hiyo sana. Okay. So one of the things that I also noticed from that video, that masterpiece that we've seen, because it's not just the video editing, nimesikia pia the sound effects. Check the creatives over here, they can testify to this shit. Mi sikai ati nakaa natunga. Nimesikia sound effects throughout this video, so it's just matching the visuals to what someone can hear. So do really love this. Nice one. Hapo tumesafisha. Clean sheet.